You want to talk about a child cutting off a parent? Let's be brutally honest. Not every cutoff is because the parent was toxic. Sometimes the child is being manipulated, coached, and conditioned to believe things that aren't actually true. And I know that's hard to hear if you're in the middle of it, but if you're not willing to speak to the whole truth, then healing is impossible. And I've worked with thousands of families and I've lived this, and there's a heartbreaking pattern that no one wants to acknowledge. And this truth that one parent's poison is the other parent's destruction. And when they're poisoning the well and the child drinks it like it's the truth because it feels safer to belong to one than to be torn in between the two, then you may be dealing with that. And here's what's really wild about that is that alienated parents are usually ones who are doing the most of the work, who are sitting in therapy, they're reading the books, they're doing the coaching, they're the ones saying, what else can I do to show up for my child? But the system and the culture and even the algorithms want to paint them as the villain. And why? Well, because it's easier to self-blame than to sit in nuance and to take responsibility. And let me just say this here clearly for the ones in the back of the room. A child rejecting a parent is not always evidence of abuse. Sometimes it's the result of emotional or psychological abuse by the allied parent.